Justinian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg! Thou shalt die by my hand!
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued! Waste your time! Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
No! You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of hope by treachery was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
He lives. Ah, Justinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least. You have my gratitude, Hresvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hresvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
There's a lot to say about that. And starting off, honestly, I'm not going to lie at the fact I actually did I shed a tear at that really beautiful moment. But, you know, the only thing that I pull from this is, that of importance to point out, is that Hresvelga left us imbued with his eye. Like, he has literally given up his eye and we now have it as part of us, I think. That's at least what it seems to be, which is very interesting. Which I suppose you could use as a metaphor as for his trust in mankind again. Because the whole thing before was about the eyes and that they were stolen, and now an eye has been freely given to man. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed. But no, the past is done and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. The interesting thing is that we cast the eyes aside and they still do exist. But it did look like his spirit passed on, or that he passed into the ether. Huh. The end to the song. Heroes of the hour. Alfinor seems distracted. Your battle with Nidhogg's shade will beget many an epic ballad, Alex. And rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories. Though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused with Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. Well, based on the way that he was acting, I'd say that he's completely there. I mean, he may be mentally hurt from the experience, but I don't imagine his spirit's weakened at all. Do 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 do. Let us speak with Lycia. She will know how Estinian fares. Alexander, Master Alphino, my honoured friends! As if winning Hresvalga to our cause was not enough, you took it upon yourselves to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviours of the day were Alexander and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through strength of arms, and the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of our hospitalier captain. I am told he is yet to regain consciousness. But, you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. Days? That all happened in days? Oh my god! I thought it was across months, because I suppose the patches take that long, but goodness! We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. Okay. Oh my god. So, since the end of Heavensward, it has literally been only days. Oh my god. Wow. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmund and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Alex. 'Twould seem that we are awaited at Fort Tom Manor. Pray call upon Lord Edmund. I gather Fort Tom Manor holds its breath for your return. I suppose they would, because, not to think highly of myself, I think that Count Edmund at this point thinks of me like he does of Emmerich and Estinian and those people as like sons in a sense, especially if like after everything that's happened. Or is that presuming far too much? It would be nice to have a family that cares about me, besides the Scions, who I suppose are a family in their own way. Yep, in we go. Done. Do 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 do. Ooh. Cutscene, I guess, with voice acting.
The heroes of the hour return.
Yep.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts. In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Well, let's head back, and hopefully we'll get to see a healthy and happy Estinian. I can only hope after everything. Forgotten Night. Oh, it's an area of effect. Well, an area rather than a specific person. That's odd. Alexander, my friend, what can I do for the savior of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hrisvalga's trail and all that followed, or trial. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. Litany of Peace, and this must be our last one. Oh, that book is cool. I want it. Wind Up Emmerich, Dragon Song Orchestral Roll, and the Alpine Court. His many obligations prevent him from accompanying you on your journey, but hopefully this dutiful substitute will suffice. Emmerich appears lost in nostalgia. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough though, but Estinian barely recognized my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on a patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. And if you're interested in that, it might be a little difficult to track down, but there are, I think it's Tales from Heavensward or something like that, official stories of things that we have not seen from either the past, or there's a small explanation, well not small, but a short explanation of what happened between Hrisvalga and Izel. You should definitely find them and read them. They're incredible. They really do help to explain some of the things that are just in the background. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of a lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alfredo's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly... Lord Commander! Your presence is required in the infirmary! Is he... Tell them I'm on my way. Quest accepted. And I think it's going to go straight into a cutscene. No? Ah, no, it's gonna... We're gonna have to talk and then I bet it will. Quickly, Alexander! We must go to him! Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.